What's happening? Everybody sleep this morning. Let's see. God dang, it's hot. So, look, I got a few notes. Let's go over. Because I had a few people ask me about getting a vehicle and putting it in their business name, even though they don't have business credit yet. So, but you can still get a vehicle, go to the lot, find what you want, get a vehicle, put in your business name, and you just have to basically co-sign it using your personal credit. Uh, so that's one way around it. All right. Uh, so another thing is, because a lot of times when you got a new business, a lot of people just don't want to deal with you. So you basically got to prove yourself. So that's, like I say, that's why I'm big on working on your personal credit, because you can use your personal credit to basically be a co-signer for your business if you want to put the vehicle in your business name. And over time when you build your business credit, over a time period, moving forward, when you go get a vehicle, then you don't have to use your personal credit anymore. You use the business credit. Uh, so another thing people been asking me about is they want to grow their business, but they don't know how to, I guess, prepare their taxes. So my advice is when you start your LLC and stuff, before you even start trying to employ people or anything, find whoever gonna do your taxes. Go ahead and talk with them from the beginning, because they can help you out on what kind of documents you're gonna need to submit for your taxes. They gonna help you, dot your I's and cross your T's. So I tell people all the time, utilize your resources. Same thing with your, once you start hiring people and you want to put them on direct deposit, whatever bank you have your business account with, you need to go talk to that loan officer in that bank and say, hey, listen, I'm about to start hiring people and I want to put them on direct deposit. They can hold your hand and walk you through the process that day while you're at the bank, even before you hire your first person. You can start off by practicing paying yourself every pay period. Just say you're gonna pay yourself and your employees every Friday. Then good, huh?
It's they,
When y'all been running all night?
dog. We only made 2 runs, but we done made that big ass house fire.
Oh, that was Vine was saying y'all had house fire
We
last
was
night.
there and folk. Then we had to take Cuz to the hospital. Then we made
From the house fire?
Yeah, then we made a goddamn cold. Like shortly after we got back to service.
Dang.
You know what I'm
Boy,
saying?
smoke inhalation or he got burned?
No, it just man, that bitch was hot. It just exhaustion and shit. He sweating profusely. You know what I'm saying?
A fireman or a patient?
No, fine.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay. You want the drugs in?
I ain't gonna get.
Huh?
I ain't gonna get.
All right. So, dang. Oh, well, I was talking about paying yourself. So, basically, if you're gonna pay yourself every Friday, then I think you gotta do it 24 hours before. So, Thursday, you're gonna go ahead and do your. I think you have to do it before 5 p.m. Every bank may be different. Some banks, like I know at Chase Bank, you can do it by 8 p.m. So it's either 24 or 48 hours before the payday. You got to go ahead and transfer the money, deposit the money into whichever employee account. Yourself, because if you're working for yourself, you're still an employee of your business. So deposit the money in your account. You can practice like that if you want to. And then when you hire people, you already in a routine of doing direct deposit. So you already got that set up before you hire somebody. You already talk to your tax person. They're going to tell you how to set everything up and what all they're going to need for tax purposes. They're going to ask you, the people you hiring, you're going to put them on W-2 or 1099, a lot of them gonna tell you what's gonna be your best option too, and why. So go ahead and speak with them at the beginning of setting your business up, and because you can start submitting your stuff to them every single month. Like, all right, here it is, here go that. That way you don't get behind, and they're gonna tell you what you lacking at, if you are lacking. They just gonna basically help you. You got to use your resources. That's the thing. People have resources at their disposal, and they don't utilize their resources. Then they wonder why they start having issues and they failing in their business because they don't utilize the people that's already there for them. So, like this did. I just start writing stuff down. People just normally ask me. So when you prepare your employees' check stubs, man, the best thing to do, however much. So every pay period when you prepare their check stubs, it's gonna have the dollar amount, whatever their paycheck is. Then the next following week, if they get paid every week, you add that up. So say they check was $2,000. Next week they check $2,000. That's $4,000. So at the top of their check stub, somewhere on there, James was handling. So somewhere on there, you need to have year to date, $4,000. Just say the next week they check is $1,500. So you're gonna add that year to date, $5,500. If you constantly do that every pay period, then when it's time to prepare taxes and get them their 1099, they W-2 or whatever, you won't have to go through for the whole year and add up. Those was happening. You won't have to go through and add up how much money they made for the year. So that's gonna help you out too.
You got Cash App or Zelle. You got Zelle?
Nah, I got cash. Huh? You already signed drug book?
So let's make it in.
All right.
I appreciate you.
For sure.
Trying to take it in.
Man, I hate this crap right here. Oh, hold on. I don't even know what it is. I think it's see no what's in. I think it's just Mario or something.
Look on your damn Cash App, huh?
Best trip for hot shot. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. James, what you think? D Brooks asking what's the best trip for hot shot? Because I'm big on your preference. Rico said Ford. Yeah, Ford's hitting hard right now. Alright, my phone froze. But alright. But James saying that because Dwayne, what's happening? Man, everything been good. It's all about how you drive. Yeah, when you talking about trucks, you gonna have to ask Rico and James because I'm big on preference. Dirty Bro, what's happening? I'm big on preference, and I'm big on all trucks break down. So you just read up on the reviews of what normally break down on each particular brand of truck, and you figure out what you want to deal with, you know. Had me a bad experience with Ford. That's what I'm saying. So, but this is also a thing, because every year, you know, they make changes to stuff. So read up, just say the 2021 Fords or whatever. Start reading up on the reviews and figure out what most people been having issues with. Because whatever issues they was having in the past, you may not have them now. Like the old, yeah, exactly. Every truck will break down. That's why I say I'm big on preference, because they are going to break down. So, like years ago, Dodge was having a lot of problems with the rear ends going out. I ain't never had no problem with mine. James ain't had no problem with his. And so you know, you just basically figure out, read the reviews, figure out, hey, have these people been having this particular problem? Because I know some people, whatever this CP3, CP4, I don't know nothing about it. Rob said around 3,500. Whatever these new trucks, CP3, 4, I ain't a mechanic, I don't know nothing about it, but people's having issues with that. I ain't ever had none of these issues with no truck. So I haven't ever had no major issues with no hot shot truck at all, ever. You know, everything was like really minor, really minor, nothing serious. But I used to babysit my stuff. I took care of it big time. I had maintenance sheets set out. Boom. If I put air in the tire, a tire pressure dropped to this. I added this much because I need to keep track of what's going on with my stuff. And around now, see, no, appreciate it. But my fool will put it out for sure. Them fours ain't playing right now. Them fours ain't playing right now. See, no, I'm definitely give me some Red Bull. They appreciate that. So let me see. Let me go through all my stuff. Man, I know I've been slacking. A few people hit me up, asked me to put together a package for them. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been slacking, but hey, I got you. I got you for real. Fuel pump issue on most trucks based on fuel quality. Yeah, so what Rico talking about fuel pump, because a lot of people, but no, it was happening. A lot of people go to these little mom and pop gas stations for cheap fuel, but that fuel been sitting in the ground for a long time. It ain't been cycled. So the cash out, hold on. I'm gonna have to look at it right quick. Hold on, let me get off here. Alright, it's $ Just Mario 1205. That's what it is. I can never remember what it is. But so let me see. Oh, the fuel. Yeah, these mom and pop gas station people keep going there, getting this cheap fuel. Then they trucks start losing power. The injectors start going out. Fuel filters bad. Just all this stuff because everybody want to get the cheap fuel. Yeah, you gonna cut corners right there in the beginning, but later it's gonna catch up with you. So Rob said he know James and Rico gonna say, Ford Mark was happening. Water and diesel, exactly, water and diesel. There's a bunch of sediment sitting in the bottom of them tanks, so it could be possible to affect your filters. Facts. Lucas, see, no, yes. So I use this stuff called Clear Diesel. It's a white ball, it's got some green and something writing on it. But it's sitting in the same section if you go to the truck stop or if you go to O'Reilly's or whatever. Clear Diesel is sitting, it's either Clear Diesel or Zero Diesel, I can't remember what it's called, but it sit right by that Lucas fuel treatment, sit right by it. That's what I use because I've had water in mine and it's running bad, and I pour it in there, it circulates for about a minute and a half, and it stops. It instantly stops, and my truck start running good. I get all my power back and everything. I'm talking about you can recognize it instantly. So that's what I use. Shepherd, what's happening? You back in the States yet? Yeah, so, all right, so there's that. Like I said, I speak on credit cards. Credit cards gonna make or break your business. Fuel additive every time. Yeah, I use fuel additive that Clear Diesel just about every fill up or every other fill up. So I keep it with me. I keep it with me all the time. Yeah, use that. Yeah, definitely. That's why I said that's why I don't have issues all these other people having. I haven't had none of these issues because I just take care of my stuff because I know if I don't take care of this, I cannot sustain my business or maintain my lifestyle, my household, my kids, or whatever if I'm not babysitting my stuff. So like me, when me and my baby mom was together, I ain't gonna really say we had issues, but we used to have disagreements because she'll be like, hey, won't you buy this, and that, or take this money and do that? I'm like, no, my business has to eat first. If my business don't eat first, none of us can't eat, period, point blank, because as soon as stuff start breaking and start going down, now we out of business. We don't have none of that income coming in anymore. So your business has to eat first. If your business don't eat first, you're going to be out of business. Out of business. Same way Golly, Rico, you got that many miles already? Oh, man, that's still a lot. Man, you gotta be married to the business or you're gonna be out of business. You're gonna be out of business. And, you know, power source, clear diesel. Yes, yeah, James. Yeah. Clear out the store, the great bottle. Yes, man. So, you know, I was supposed to be in Miami this past weekend. I canceled that trip because I've been spending money like crazy. Facts, Rico. And, you know, like I say, me making sacrifices, just stacking money, not spending no money with the business and stuff like that, and just sitting back, living off the money that I already got. So now this whole summer, I literally have been gone like since May to like last Thursday when I made it back. I've been gone on the grind, spending money, blowing bags, just living it up. And you know, I'm still good. And that's even with Landstorm firing my driver, 18 speed, what's happening? This car was up, man. Passing through later. All right, hit me up. I'll be at the station, hit me up. So, that's even with losing my driver. It's been 2 months. My truck had been sitting. But like I say, it hadn't been affecting me because I wasn't spending no money from my business account unless it was on the business. Like I hardly ever paid myself because I already have income coming in. I'm not just gonna go spending money just because I got money. That's stupid because I always had in my mind like anything can happen at any time. Side hustling was some good side hustles. So from what I've seen recently, is one of my homeboys, he got 4 rent houses, right? And he got one house he uses as an Airbnb. That Airbnb made more money than all his rent houses put together. And he was booked up from May all the way through September. He showed me his schedule. And that's why I say you got to keep a profit and loss sheet. So he showed me his calendar. This dude literally booked up every week from May to September. And he's making anywhere from about $6,000 to $10,000 a week. His house in Shreveport. I don't know why people come to Shreveport. I have no idea because ain't nothing here. But he booked up, bro, like crazy. So, my homeboy done recently, last month, well, I ain't have it. I spent the night there, but my boy had one out in Dallas, and man, it was nice. It was kind of in the hood, but we ain't have no issues. Nobody ain't breaking no cars, nothing. The house was nice. It had a pool, everything. It was really nice. So yeah, man. This from what he showed me, cause I'm big on black and white. It needs to be in black and white, or whatever you telling me going in one ear out the other ear. I'm really big on black and white. Show me black and white. So he showed me. So me and him supposed to be getting a house together. We supposed to be getting it by next month, but you know my truck been sitting, so I gotta put off for about another month or two, and just shake back. But yeah, we definitely getting one. We getting one out in Dallas. So and I've been looking into buying vehicles and putting them on Turo and renting them out because my cousins, they rent cars out often. A lot of you can pretty much put any type of decent car on there. Really anything that's decent. But they rent out foreign cars a lot, Rolls Royces and different stuff like that. They rent out Ferraris, the Scat Packs and Hellcats. They rent all of them. Come in for the casino. Oh, I guess so, cause I sure didn't know why. So yeah, man. People rent these cars cause people traveling a lot. People been cooped up in the house all 2020. They haven't been able to travel because of COVID and stuff. So now soon they, loosen up the restrictions. People was gone. I don't know if any of y'all follow me on IG, but I was doing it before me and my kids went to Florida. I went to 8 stores to find suitcases. 8. Everywhere I went, the shelves was cleared out, completely clear, whole section cleared. Walmart and everything, they was gone. And I'm talking to the workers like, man, what's going on? And like, everybody come buying them up. Everybody traveling. Man, we was at the airport, and I'm talking about the lines was just packed, full of people. Planes full. Man, people are spending money right now. So a lot of these rental car places, you call them to rent a car, reserve a car, then they hit you back and say, hey, we overbooked. We don't have no cars. That's what Turo come in handy. So, in my opinion, look into it. Definitely do your research. But Turo and Airbnbs, because that's what people do. A lot of traveling, and people gonna always travel. That's the thing. People gonna travel to the end of time. So, yeah, anything that is gonna constantly make money all the time is gonna be where the money at. Another thing, anything dealing with little kids is gonna make money. So Chuck E. Cheese, zoo, whatever, it don't matter. You can just block parties. I don't care what it is. If you doing anything with kids, parents are going to spend the money because they need to take those kids somewhere to burn their energy. And then when they come home, their kids sleep. So anything dealing with kids, parents gonna spend the money. Point blank. That's just what it is. Plus, people want to see their kids happy. So you're gonna make money doing it. So if you and some friends or whoever get a business plan together and figure out what's gonna be the best location for it, figure out, what people spend the most money on, blah, blah, blah. Really, really do your research, and then open something up for kids. But keep in mind, if they ever do a lockdown, then, hey, your business gonna get hit because ain't nobody coming out. But the thing is, when they loosen those restrictions again and people start coming out, they're gonna flood your business again. So every business, just like trucking, has an up and down season. You already know in the wintertime, trucking gets slow. And then, when it start warming back up, it speeds up again. Every business like that. Every single business, you're gonna have up and down season. So another thing, like I say, I'm big on credit cards. I'm really, really big on credit cards. So if you don't have the credit or the credit score or whatever to get, you definitely need a business plan. Definitely need a business plan. Appreciate it. So credit cards, people say, well, I can't get a credit card because of this reason, that reason, whatever. Anybody can get a secure credit card. Anybody. Because guess what? You got to put money on that secure credit card. But it still report to the credit company. So when you using it, it's still reporting. So get prepaid credit cards or secure credit cards, or however you want to put it. Put dollar amount on it. Use those credit cards. Build your credit up. And then now you can start getting unsecured credit cards. So definitely, credit card. Number one, if you ain't hear nothing else I say, get some credit cards. Capital One is the easiest company to get credit cards with, in my opinion. All right, close. So, I'm gonna give you a little game. If you got a tax ID number, Rico can speak on this too. If you got a tax ID number, you can open an account up anywhere, like tire shops, O'Reilly's, AutoZone. It don't matter. If you got a tax ID number, go open up, make the most. Well, I don't know what the MT is, Rico. You've been around teenagers too long, using OMG, IDK, all the other stuff during the winter. But so anywhere you can open up a business account, use your tax ID number, apply for Dun & Bradstreet number, open up a business account everywhere on this planet that you can open up a business account, open one. Everywhere. Again, everywhere. And then Dun & Bradstreet number take less than 5 minutes. You go in, put your information in, blah, 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 and they're going to give you a number. And it's free. So open it up, definitely. So, all right. So I was saying clothes, right? So just say you need some new clothes. I ain't talking about T-shirt and jeans and Jordans and all that. But I'm saying, like, you need, like, some business clothes. You need some work clothes. You need any of that. All that, you can write that off on your taxes. uh, Dun and Bradstreet. Just type in dnb.com or something like that. So just say you're gonna get some suits and ties or some button-up shirts, some slacks, some khakis, certain jeans, boots, dress shoes, any of that. You can write that stuff off on your taxes, all of it, and because you can say it's a business expense, even if it ain't. It still qualify as a business expense because people wear that stuff like that. Using text and talk for sure. Yep, Dun Bradstreet. So, I think it's DON. I don't remember. It might be DUNN. I don't know. Somebody who remember, I don't know. So, yeah, you can write that stuff off. When you take trips, don't ever classify it as a vacation. Never. It is a business trip. Again, you're not taking a vacation. You're taking a business trip. You can write that off. Now, if you taking your kids, your family, your wife, your girlfriend, blah, 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 I still don't fully know a way around it yet unless, God dang, unless you qualify them.
Engine 8, engine 12, engine 14, engine 18, rescue 1, rescue 9, truck 8, truck 17, battalion 3, and battalion 6. Engine 8, engine 12, engine 14, engine 18, rescue 1, rescue 9, truck 8, truck 17, battalion 3, battalion 6, respond on task 1, 6205 West Court, crossing Pine Road, and Club Pine.
Yeah, so write up everything, including the phone. Take friends out for lunch. Yes. So taking people out. Yes, you can write that off. Also, when you buying gifts for people. So I'm gonna give you an example. So say Christmas coming up and you have people that send brokers gifts. So just say they'll send them a gift card to Academy or Walmart or a gas card, like for personal gas or whatever. Those gifts, you write that off. So when you buying gifts, it don't even have to be for a broker. When you buying gifts, I'm not sure if it's a dollar amount. I don't know. You'll have to talk to a tax person. But you can write this stuff off. Man, you can almost write off almost anything. But also, if you're trying to, like, just say you're trying to buy a house, you plan on buying a house the following year, or certain things that you're trying to buy, you need to be careful how much you write off, because it's gonna reduce the amount of money that you're making as far as taxes. It's not gonna show you to be in that tax bracket. Even if you made $200,000. You get all them write-offs and it's showing you only made $60,000 or $70,000, and you don't qualify for this $250,000 house now. You don't qualify for the $300,000 house. So you need to be careful how much you're writing off. You need to talk to your tax person and say, hey, I'm planning on buying a house next year. And they're going to say, all right, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, and you don't want to do that. So definitely communicate with them. Let me see. Oh yeah, we talked about buying the clothes and stuff, and we talked about taking trips. So that was pretty much it right there, you know. But man, so I'm gonna have to call my boy Perry and ask him again. I wrote down the name of the company, but he have a corporate account set up with a tire manufacturer. Too many people can't hurt. Facts. Too many can hurt you. Yeah. Fact. So, this tire manufacturer, he have a corporate account set up with them. He buy his straight from them, and of course, anytime you, like I say, you use your tax ID number, you open these corporate accounts, you're gonna get discounts. So he's not getting them for the same price everybody else getting them from. So that's some game for you. You're gonna buy tires all the time. You may as well use your business and get a discount. James and Rico probably the king of discounts that I know. James know discounts for everything, you know. So I just tell him what I got going on. He gonna say, "Hey, use this code." Granger, yeah. Oh yeah. I think I have an account set up with Granger too. Have your business buy the house and buy a house. Okay, yeah. All right. And if you have, Rico can tell you the square footage. If you have a home office, you know, you can write a section of your house off on taxes too, because you do business from the house. Rico, you know the square footage because you do that stuff. So I don't know. Tell them what the square footage is. You can write off on the house if you have a home office. Cause I don't really remember. But it's a lot of stuff. Man, I'm talking about truck washes, parking, PM, the whole nine. Like it's ridiculous the amount of stuff you can write off. But like I say, you also tax-free Walmart. Tax-free Walmart.
We got nothing visible on there. Check it out.
Copy Engine 18 is on the scene of the visible one and check it out.
Yeah, so, yeah, man, but you just, so one thing I'm big on is reducing your overhead from the beginning. So a lot of people look at all these people on YouTube and they got all this nice fancy stuff and all this stuff here. For example, you got guys that they go out and they lease new trucks, right? But then they paying like $3,500 a month. So people look at it like, well, if it break down, they're gonna take care of it. I had this for a few years, couple years or whatever, then they'll put me in another new truck, blah, blah, blah. But you still got insurance, you still got insurance, you still got tires you have to purchase, you still got all this other stuff, you still got fuel you have to buy. So in my mind, the way I view that is, man, if I decide I don't want to work for 2 weeks, then I can't because my overhead is already too high. I'm big on getting the truck note as low as possible, just having all my expenses super low. I need discount on fuel, I need discount on everything. I'm trying to put more money in my pocket. And if I decide I don't want to work for a month because that's my choice, I work for myself, then I don't want to have to work for a month and all my stuff still get paid, business and personal. When you have expenses that high, you can't take no days off. You can't afford it. You cannot afford to take days off when you got $3,500 truck note and you got insurance, $1,500 or whatever. You already at $5,000, net 30. Help out with business credit card. Facts. Don't remember square footage, but you can write off percentage of your mortgage or rent. Exactly. So, but yeah, man, I don't ever advise nobody to go get this really, really expensive stuff. All right, and some people might not agree with me on this, but I feel like this: if you got a truck and you making money, you stacked up all this money, right? Say you want to go get you a new truck, cause I know they like $155,000 now, but I don't know. But just say $155,000 truck, and you took these people $55,000 cash. It's just an example, right? And you drop, for one, if you taking cash in there like that, you need to try to get them to drop the price down by at least by $10,000, in my opinion. So $145,000, and then you drop $45,000 cash on the down payment. Now you're financed $100,000, which now your interest rate is gonna be lower because number one, it's a new truck. Number two, you to drop that much down on this truck. All right. Number three, the monthly notes on that brand new truck is gonna be super low, super low, because you drop so much down on the front end. All right, and now you don't have to worry about the breakdowns because it's new. You don't have to worry about not being able to take days off because your truck note is so cheap now. So that's a decision you have to make. I ain't telling nobody to do it or don't do it, but I'm just giving you an example of how you can still get something new and not have an extremely high truck note because you don't want high overhead. So that's just a little bit of advice. But anytime you're going to go buy you a truck, always try to get you some type of warranty on there because it could break down on your first load, first one. That's been happened to me a few times. So definitely get a warranty and make sure you know the full ins and outs to this warranty before you leave the dealership or wherever you're getting this truck from. Make sure you know everything about this warranty, document it, record it if you have to or whatever. This is what they told me, and you fully understand. Because now if they go back on it, number one, you got paperwork, but number two, if you record it, man, I take that crap right to a lawyer, and we gonna sue y'all because now y'all lied to me. Y'all told me this, and I asked y'all specifically about this. So cover yourself. But like I was saying in the beginning, set all this stuff up from the beginning, and then go ahead and start hiring people. Because a lot of people look at it like, man, I want this and that and that and this paid off before I hire people. But it's going to take you longer to do that with you the only person working versus you got 2 or 3 people working for you and you producing a whole lot of income a month. Now you can start paying your house off, within a 6-month period. You might have a 30-year mortgage, but with all these people you got working for you and the money you're producing, boom, you pay your house off in 3 months. Pay your cars off. You start paying everything off. You can't be scared to make that step because you feel like, man, I don't feel like I'm in a position yet. Well, if you start hiring people, you're going to produce so much money, you'll get in that position quick. So that's just how I see things. I don't believe in selling assets or sitting on assets. I believe in using them to make money. I don't get attached to nothing. I'm not getting attached to my house I live in. I've been in it 10 years. I'm not getting attached to my house. I'm not getting attached to no cars. I'm not getting attached to no trucks or nothing. That stuff wears you down mentally and physically because you, in your mind, you're like, I have to maintain it. Man, if I have to let some stuff go, it's gone. It's good as gone, And I got rid of my Dodge. I'm like, man, I don't need this truck. I'm not finna be paying no truck note, paying no car note, house note, all this stuff. And I ain't using to make money no more. God dang it.
Suite 100. Have an 80-year-old male unconscious difficult breathing.
Man, I hope this ain't no freaking code. God dang it. Oh, yeah, but like I was saying, I believe in growing, setting up structure from jump start and making the money. I'm not sitting on no assets, point blank. It's made a fire responder. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Scared money don't make no money, that's a fact. And like I say, make your money, use that money to start other businesses, because if you have to be at your business to make money, then you have a business on paper. Other than that, you got a job. And if you get hurt and you're not able to work, your money stops overnight. Your money stops overnight. So always build a business and have people working for you. So even if you can't work, you producing income. Point blank. So that's what it is. I got rolled. Peace.